Hi, I'm Lam. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today, we're putting on the scale the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Foundation and the Airbrush Flawless Finish Setting Powder. Let's get right onto it. We haven't got all day. Before we begin, if you like this video, please make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Also, I would love it if you could connect with me on my social media, aka Instagram accounts. I have a personal account where I upload photo shoots of my daily life and a beauty account dedicated to beauty content. So make sure you say hi over there and we can see each other more. Today I will review the whole Airbrush Flawless Complexion System by Charlotte Tilbury, and it includes a foundation, liquid foundation, and a powder foundation. This one came out way before the foundation and it's been a cult favorite, and last year I think or 2 years ago Charlotte Tilbury came out with the Flawless Foundation in a liquid version, and I was so excited, but I didn't need a foundation at that time, so I finally got it on the Black Friday Charlotte Tilbury sale 2020, and here we go. I've been using it for a while just to make sure I have a good idea, and today we'll show you the results, but shh, I'm not going to spill the tea just yet. First, we're going to read a little bit of information about these two products, and then I will show you the demo, wear test, and we will see by the end of the day if it's a bop or a flop, and which one of these two do I recommend you to get to try out, or both of them or neither of them. Let's see. And I love the packaging. The rose gold aesthetic is very, very iconic, I think. Yes, it is. I don't think. I know it's iconic. Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Foundation is $44 each for 1 fluid ounce, and there are a total of 44 colors. Great range. The expiration date is 18 months. A little bit about Charlotte Tilbury's shade range is that the neutral is going to be the olive undertone, which is my undertone. So cool tone is going to be pink, and warm tone is going to be more yellow, and neutral is going to be a little bit olive. That's just a little tip for you there. Welcome. Long-lasting, weightless, Hydrate skincare foundation, Charlotte's secret to a flawless, poreless looking, confident complexion, full coverage, matte finish, liquid, and is for normal, dry, and combination skin. Supposed to be lightweight, sweat-proof, humidity-proof, waterproof, and transfer resistant. Sounds like magic in a bottle to me. It's better live up to all of that claim. Airbrush Flawless Finish Setting Powder, $45 for 0.28 ounce. There are 4 shades. She just expanded the shade range. Great job. And there is also mini size for all of the shades, which is $25 for 3.4 grams, which is 0.11 ounce. So that's a great way to try it out. An ultra fine setting powder that blurs imperfection and visibly reduces shine, medium coverage, natural finish, rose wax and almond oil to help nourish, soften, and moisturize the skin. It has light reflecting pearls. That was a mouthful. Vegan, cruelty-free, gluten-free. So these two products right here are supposed to be magic for your skin. Let's get to the demo part, and then I will show you the 9-hour wear test. I told you I haven't got all day today, so I did the wear test yesterday, but I will show you the demo part today. Oh my god. English is hard. I basically did the same exact thing today and yesterday, and I'll show you how it looks like after 9 hours of wear, and then we will get to the final thoughts. We'll come back here together, okay? Now, go enjoy the demo part. I'll see you later. Alright, let's get to this voiceover demo part. Hi. Oh my god, look at this little pimple. Oh my god, so cute. Hi. Okay, as usual, I'm already prepping my skin with this Magic Cream Charlotte Tilbury brand. Tap, 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 done just like the commercial. And now we're going to the Airbrush Flawless Foundation. I have the shade 7.5. I only use half a pump because one pump would be too much. This is really full coverage. I use a beauty blender, or this is a Real Technique version. Dab it. This foundation is pretty liquidy. I would say it's in between liquid and a cream consistency. It's pretty thick, but it does run down your hand. Now you can see I'm covering up my face. It looks like a great match with my skin tone. Now let's try if we can cover this pimple. Oh, never mind. She's here to stay. Look at that foundation face. You can still see a little bit of a glow there, so it's not completely matte. Now we get to the Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder. Use a brush to dab lightly on the skin. Very, not so much pressure, just be airy. This is me showing you, oh, half of this face is with the powder and half of this face is not. And the powder, as you can see, is not super powdery. It's a little bit more mattifying, but it's very natural. There we go. Now let's get. Oh my god, this is magic. This is the full face with everything on. You can see the foundation and the powder play really well with everything else. I did not add any highlighter because I want to see how dewy this would look. And oh yeah, this is me showing you. This is the inspiration for my eye look. If you know this character, we can be best friends. But let me know how you feel of my eye look today. It's pretty interesting. Wow. And here's me yesterday, the day before, I mean, after 9 hours wearing this foundation, I did everything the same. You can see at 9 hour mark, it gets a little bit dewy, but honestly, this is not too dewy by any mean. Most of my foundation wouldn't last this long without getting dewier. Under the eye is still really nice and flat. Um, on my nose where I wear my glasses, it's worn off a little bit, but it's quite normal with foundation to me. It does not settle to fine lines, smile lines, so it's really play well with skin texture. Oh, this is me not happy with my beard growing already. That's the impressed face right there. Oh, oh, look at the glow. Loving the glow and the sunset lighting. That's a thumbs up. Now, let's get back to the present. Welcome back to the final thought portion of this video. I hope you had fun. Travel back in time. It was kind of like Back to the Future, although I never saw that movie before. Let's scratch that and start over. We are getting to the final thoughts of this video. English is difficult today, but we'll get through it. Airbrush Flawless Foundation. This is a medium full coverage to me. Someone who doesn't have much to cover, this is definitely a full coverage. I would recommend using half a pump at a time. Luckily, it has a very controllable pump, so you are able to control how much you pump out. So usually with this foundation, half a pump is the perfect amount. Nothing more, nothing less. And I don't need a concealer when I use this. It's that full coverage. It does look flawless, as you can see from the clip. It glides through the pores nicely. It pairs beautifully with the Magic Cream. That Magic Cream is another product that we need to talk about in another video. So if you want to hear more about that, let me know in the comment section. I think this is also a great color match, 7.5 neutral, even though I didn't test it out. I just kind of blind bought it on the website for Black Friday. I heard a lot of people on YouTube say that this foundation does oxidize like half a shade or one shade down darker after a while, after you apply it. Keep that in mind because this is such a full coverage foundation. Difference in the shades will be more noticeable than something lightweight like the Light Wonder foundation for example. Although I have to say that when you look closely onto my face, you can definitely see that I'm wearing foundation. There's no way of hiding this because it's kind of clinging on to dry patches. This is very important. People with super dry skin probably won't enjoy this. I would recommend going something like the Anastasia Beverly Hills Luminous Foundation or the NARS Sheer Glow. Those two, although they have a little bit less coverage than this, they are more skin-like, they're a little bit dewy, so they don't cling on to the dry patches as much as this, especially the Luminous foundation from ABH. That one is amazing. It doesn't cling on to anything. The Airbrush Flawless foundation is for special occasion where you want to look flawless. Not every day because it's quite heavy on the skin, so it can irritate your skin long term if you keep wearing it every day. It sits beautifully on the skin though, like this distance is perfect for it. If you get close, you'll see a little bit of makeup, but when you're this 1.5 or 2 feet away from me, it looks flawless, it looks beautiful and pretty natural, to be honest. I would recommend getting a sample to try out first to make sure first it's the right amount of coverage and how matte you like your foundation to be and it doesn't cling on to dry patches. And the second thing is to make sure it's the right color match. And if you like it, by all means get it. I do like it and I will use it time to time. It's just not an everyday foundation for me. It lasts really well throughout the day. You can see after 9 hours, it looks like 5 hours after I wear other foundation. And then Airbrush Flawless Finish Setting Powder. I forgot to say the expiration date is 30 months, so it will last you a while. This is amazing. It's not a medium coverage by any means. It's pretty sheer, to be honest. It's probably light to sheer coverage. And because of that, even though there are only 4 shades, you are able to stretch it out across more skin tones. This is medium, you guys. It looks pretty dang light to me, but because it's so sheer, I was able to use it just fine, and I'm sure if I use the tan shade, I can still use it. But this foundation looks beautiful on top of other liquid foundation and it glides across the pores and smooth them out. It does have a little bit of a glow, so glowy would be like the Hourglass ambient lighting powder. That one does have a little bit of a shimmer. This one doesn't do that, but it has a little bit of natural sheen to the skin. It's not super matte, for example the Born This Way foundation from Too Faced. Every skin type can use this. If you're super oily, you might want to use this powder with a really mattifying foundation or primer underneath of this. I love this powder. I use it non-stop. I totally recommend getting the mini size. You don't get as good of a value as getting a big size, but that will give you a good idea of how you like it, and until you make sure you like it, then you can purchase the full size. Let me know in the comment section below what you think about these two products. Are you interested? Do you have them? Do you despite them? I will try to post every Saturday at 6 p.m. and any other day will be a bonus video, but that's not going to be every week because I'm tired. I will see you in my next video. I hope you have a wonderful day. Until next time, don't flop.